All right, we're up. Hey everybody, we back.
We back.
We back. We got some technical. Sorry about that. We got some technical difficulties on stuff, and I don't.
And that never happens for us.
No, it never happens for us. So let me see if it's up. Did it come up as a smoke pit now? They're still saying that it's
I don't know.
just so weird. I don't know. So weird to me.
Smoke pit.
Is that smoke?
7/17/24.
All right, tight. Well, that's working. Yay, we got something working good. Woohoo! Anyway, hey, thanks for being here, Jeremy. And I got a comment too. While you need to swallow your microphone. You need to be all up on it like you're a '90s rapper.
Hello.
Hey, David Cunningham. Hey, thanks for being here again, buddy. Sorry about that. I don't know, dude. We have had just like the shittiest luck with this fucking computer system, and maybe I just need it. I need a new computer.
Is that what it is?
Fuck yeah! I'm telling the wife I need a new computer.
I know nothing. If she questions me, 100%.
I actually
yes,
really, you know what? Of all the things I need to put $2,000 into right now, a new computer is not one of them. I need to. In all fairness, half the stuff that goes wrong, I'm quite for certain is my fault. You know what I mean?
I don't know.
Because but here's the thing, like, how long have we been doing this for? Like a year and a half now? Right?
Yeah,
We've been doing this like a year and a half, and I do it the exact same fucking way. And then it doesn't work. Or it works partially. Or like that thing. Like I know what part of this is. I didn't want to upgrade because it was like 5 minutes before showtime. Like, you need to upgrade to business suite. I'm like, why the fuck? That sounds fucking dumb as shit. And now I don't have access to the page to fix stuff. Yeah, Heath, we're back like scoliosis, man.
Here we are.
So, but anyway, today's my dad's birthday too. Happy birthday!
Oh, happy birthday, Radar's dad.
Radar's dad, Mr.
He's
Radar.
Like Radar Senior.
Yeah. So, but you know what's so weird? Like, I can't even like. You guys can hear us and see us? Because is everything cool? Like, because on my thing, it's like the circle of death. I don't see anything.
I can see.
Can you see it on the? I don't. My hearing aids are.
Yeah. I can see us chatting, and I see Smoke Pit 417/24, and then all these little hashtaggies, and then I see the people. Yeah.
That's so weird.
Chatty people.
That's so weird. I don't know.
For me to actually see things, that is a little weird because usually I don't get to see all the stuff. But today, I'm on it, doggone it.
You are on it, doggone it. So yeah. No, Dick said your noise cancellation is set up a little too high or something, or you're not eating your microphone close enough or something. You're going in and out.
Let me see. Is that any better?
Any better? That's much better.
Is that better? Are we better?
Oh,
I think I jacked with it when the dogs were barking, so I may have turned it.
Oh yeah, okay, I get that.
Because I didn't want to hear. I didn't want you guys to get pummeled by barking, yappy Yorkies.
Motherfucking loud ass barking dogs.
Yeah, because my food was being dropped off.
Yep. All right, so back to where we were at.
I'm going to have someone build shelves, and I'm going to display all the glasses.
Yes, good call.
And screw you, Dick, who said, "Have fun dusting that."
Yeah.
Do I look like I dust?
It's time to get rid of my Commodore 64. Then how am I supposed to play Oregon Trail? Oh, dang.
Oregon Trail.
Yes.
Damn, I miss that.
Fucking miss Oregon.
I may or may not have a T-shirt that says, "Get in, loser. We're going to get dysentery," with a little, with a wagon on it.
Yep.
So, would you like to hear about the lovely thing that happened with me moving into the new house and the granddaughter?
Yes.
So, as I'm going through the things as I'm moving, I'm doing the responsible deal. I'm getting rid of stuff that no longer, meet my needs.
Yes.
Yeah, stuff from the ex-husbands and crap that I've been toting around from the military that I no longer need to tote around. Just all that stuff, right?
Yeah.
Well, I have things. I have lots of things. I blame it on my time in the service, but it's probably just me. I have lots of things with penises on them.
Yes.
Painted rocks, just whatever. Pictures, cards, just things, whatever. So I have this little guy. Let me show him to everyone. Um, he's a stress squishy, but
Mm.
yes, little he's a little penis. Just the tip, but he's a little penis. Um, Forgot that I had him put out while I'm unpacking. The 7-year-old granddaughter decided that she wants to come in my room and play with my things. Um, she had this and was sitting on the couch doing this and talking to it. Oh, you're my friend. Oh, my friend. Oh, you're my new friend. I love you so much. I had to walk over to her and go, "Oh, no, 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 that's not your friend. That's Yaya's. We're gonna have to go put that back." And yeah, I had to confiscate the little squishy penis for my 7-year-old granddaughter.
I had to confiscate the small penis from my granddaughter. That's awesome.
And then one day when she's older, I'll explain to her what she was doing. "Oh, my squishy friend," while she was talking to it. Just mere centimeter from her face, like, she was just enthralled. She was pushing it and talking to it, and she was very happy, and then she was not so happy when I took it away, so I had to go buy her something else to replace it, because that's what good grandmas do.
So speaking of things like that,
Mhm.
so
Penises?
close. I'll get to it.
Oh, okay.
So I started at the casino,
Mhm.
and so I'm doing the sports book. I'm a bookie, right?
Mhm.
Well, until football season starts, they only have me on 4 shifts in the book, and so one shift I have to do somewhere else in the casino. And years and like 20 years ago, I worked in the casinos in Deadwood, and I was in the
Okay,
cage. And they're like, "Well, we
okay.
need help in the cage. Can you help out in the cage once a week?" I'm like, "Sure." And it's 20 years ago. Gaming is great. The whole thing has drastically changed since I was in the cage last.
Oh, I can imagine.
Like back then, it was all coins. We had no tickets. Everything's tickets and no coins, which is one part of it. But anyway, so but one of the rules is the same. Like you can only cash in tickets and coins and stuff from your casino, right? You can't
Mhm.
go. We're not Vegas. We don't have the same stuff that they have. We can only do ones from our casino.
Okay, yeah.
Well, this guy comes up, and he's been around town, right?
Mhm.
The night before, and it's early in the morning, and you can tell they're leaving because the one guy's hauling a suitcase. There's two guys together,
Okay.
and they both seem a little bit they're really a little soused up yet, but it's whatever. I'm not one
Yeah,
to judge. Do what you want.
I've been there.
I have too.
Atlantic City,
Yep.
5 AM. It is
Mhm.
what it is. Go ahead.
Yep. So dude comes up and he's got his little hands and he just throws all the shit on my counter and I'm kind of going through it. And I'm like, well, I can't take this stuff. It's from this casino, all these places up the street. But this stuff I can cash in
Mhm.
for you. And
Mhm.
other guy comes up and slams his hand on the counter and he's trying to talk to me. I look down, he's holding a butt plug in his hand and he slams it on my fucking counter. And he's like, well, in Vegas, you can. I'm like, well, here you cannot, sir. I'm sorry about it. And the whole time he's like waving this butt plug around like a fucking teacher with a little piece of chalk. Oh,
Hmm.
yeah. So
Yeah,
this is
that would've grossed me out
because
fully. Huh.
I'm on Sundays, right? Because the gal and I'm still training in this. That was my first day training in there, and my boss lady in there was working with me to help train me. And she goes, and 2 minutes before these guys walked up, she's like, "I have you in on Sundays are usually so dead. We usually don't do a fucking thing on Sundays. We'll just get this all locked out and get you all
So
trained up
she
and all this
jinxed
stuff."
you.
Yep,
She
she
jinxed
fucking jinxed it because all day long was nothing but fucking bullshit after that. It was fucking this drama and that drama and butt plugs and fucking all kinds of shit. It just went
Oh,
downhill from there.
lordy.
So yeah,
The Raider had a hell of a time.
I did. I had a hell of a time. Yeah, Dick, someone found the cage radar. So, oh, I was gonna wait to get into this. I should. Okay.
Uh-oh.
I don't think we're gonna be able to avoid it, so we'll just get it over with. The Trump shooting on Saturday. So I was driving.
Mhm.
I was driving home from Colorado when you put that in the chat. Like, hey, has anybody
Yeah.
seen anything on this yet? And I was like, what? Actually, my wife was
Yeah.
driving, which was
Yeah.
handy, so I could actually get on there. And it was so fast, I hadn't even seen. They weren't even on like Fox News yet or nothing.
Look, I found out about it so fast because a buddy of mine happened to be watching it when it happened, and
Yeah.
he messaged me, like, within seconds. And
Mm-hmm.
so first thing and is it weird that the first thing my brain does is go, "Oh, shit, check the page, check the WTF
Oh no,
page
because now you're
or our
hooked.
team chat,
That's how we know you're hooked. Mhm.
Yeah, because I was like I had to go into our chat because I was like, "I don't see anything in ops, I don't think, and our stuff, our page stuff for our job that we do. And so I just said, "Has anyone seen this? Blah, 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 blah." Well,
Right.
apparently, we're faster than anybody else is because it took, what, another 10 minutes for Fox News and everybody else to even see it.
Yeah.
So I felt pretty proud.
So Dick said, just don't. It's over talked about on social media, and half the crap out there isn't even facts. Well, nothing here is going to be facts. It's all going to be
Oh,
opinions.
no, no, we're
Everything
all
here is
bull
going to be opinions because there's no fucking facts about it. And what the
It
fuck
happens.
you? And we're in the middle of doing restart to install latest window updates. Fuck you. Fuck you. I'm not restarting my fucking computer right now. Eat a dick.
We're already mad at the
I'm already
computer.
fucking missing updates, and that's why my shit doesn't work.
If it wasn't for the fact that it was your computer that was messing up, I would think the Amish had something to do with
Fucking
it. But
Amish are
since
all of the,
they
yeah.
don't do electronics, it can't
It's
be
because
so
we're
bad.
talking about Trump getting shot. But you know what? Here's what I'm going to say, and this is all I'm going to say about it. Okay?
Okay.
Well, I got a couple things to say. First off, nobody except for fucking Secret Service or law enforcement should be within a fucking 150 meters of the president with a fucking firearm.
Yeah.
Period. That to me is just
Amen.
that blows my fucking mind. We're gonna give him an elevated position, fucking less than 150 meters away, to fucking take any kind of shot at anybody. Secondly, there's videos of people on the ground pointing at the fucking dude, saying, "There he is." Hey, well, who the fuck's that guy up there? Now, in all fairness, most people on the fucking ground are gonna know who the fuck's on the road with a rifle. Let's say that right
No.
now. Period. But
No, they're not.
yeah, and
They're
like
not
Dick said,
gonna
it's the
they're
most
gonna assume it's
if if
it's
if if
police presence, not civilian presence.
that was the most perfect position in that area. Why wasn't there a counter sniper on that fucking roof? That was the best overlook position in the whole fucking area. But that's all there. I think everybody can agree that there was a lapse of security on that part.
There was something.
A lack of communication. But there's a couple things that are just so preposterous, so far out there that nobody can fucking believe. Right? First off, I saw today there are people like, oh, and I think it was like the fucking someone in the White House, like, yeah, it was the Iranians. Motherfucker, that was not the Iranians. If the Iranians were gonna fucking do that,
They'd have
they'd have had a
sent something
fucking
better.
professional up
Yeah,
there.
they wouldn't have sent a 20-year-old from Pennsylvania.
Even if it's a cover up, they're still not gonna fucking blah, 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 blah.
I'm so
Security is
glad I'm
supposed to be
not a
on that roof, but they
conspiracy
opted to move to a
theorist.
second floor window instead. I actually thought about that, and then someone said it was a safety concern of having somebody up there. Motherfucker, if that's your safety concern, I've seen fucking Mexican roofers on like a 1-to-1 roof. You know what I mean? They got like one
I'm
floor roof.
afraid of heights, and I still would have gotten on it.
And Dick said, we will never absolutely know. We will never know the truth. But the point
No,
of it is, we know it was not fucking. We know it was not fucking Iran. Don't even try to bullshit. It was some fucking dude. And here's the thing. And if you look at I'm a historian dude, right? I'm a history dude.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Every major political assassination
Mhm.
has always been a mentally ill person who, like, wants to achieve greatness some way. And
Yeah.
they see that as at their opportunity. John Wilkes Booth, failed actor. Da 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 da.
Yeah.
Right. Fucking
Mhm.
Lee Harvey Oswald. Like,
Yep.
same kind of dude. Fucking disenfranchised. He was all over the fucking place. Fucking Walt Whitman. All these fucking people who are like assassins share that in common. They have this vision of grandeur, and they're just insane. Right.
Yeah.
And they happen. And it's
Yeah.
the same way with, the assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand. That dude was the same way. He was,
Well, the guy who took out John Lennon.
yep.
Bonkers.
Mm-hmm.
Completely bonkers. Still bonkers.
Yeah, the guy who shot fucking Reagan was fucking
Yeah.
all up with Jodie Foster shit.
Cuckoo, cuckoo. All of them.
Yeah, it was a cool clusterfuck,
Yeah.
Phil. You're right. But what I'm
Mhm.
saying is, like, whether it was a plant or not or whatever, like, from that distance,
Mhm.
from 125 to 150 meters, depending on what account you're going with, right?
Mhm. Mhm.
With any sort of optic, even with iron sights, with any sort
Mhm.
of optic, that should have been a successful shot. Right. Let's
Mm.
be honest. That should have been a successful shot. If that was any sort of mildly professional person, if that was the
Yeah.
Iranians or the CIA or Trump's people
Oh,
or
yeah,
fucking,
they would have done much better.
yep, that would have been
No
much more
offense.
successful. Yep. But I'm happy. Okay, like I said, I've been on here several times. I'm not super pro Trump. Okay. I'm not super pro
No,
Biden either, right?
but we're not also go kill somebody so they don't run for president. We are not those people.
Ooh. Patrick hit it on the
We're
head.
not.
It was an Iranian hitman didn't get their DTS approved and had to order a low budget local option.
Oh, damn.
Dang, he
Why didn't we
solved
think
it.
of that?
So,
That's
yeah,
it.
that Secret Service agent,
That
that
should have
Secret Service
solved it
chick.
right there.
Yep. I'm just pro 4-day weekends. Yes, Viva, absolutely. That's exactly what we need. We need 4-day
Oh,
weekends every
speaking
weekend.
of, we
We
need
need,
more 4-day
yeah,
weekends.
instead of 5-day work weeks, we need 5-day weekends, 2-day work weeks. Let's
That would
flop them
that would
motherfuckers.
be great, wouldn't it?
Yeah. See,
Yeah.
we can fix this country. We don't need.
You just gotta think smarter, not harder.
Yep. Yeah, Jeremy. Iron sights at 100 meters, 200 meters, 300 meters. Fuck yeah, dude. But what I'm saying is, that's how, to me, we know this wasn't anything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because he missed.
Yep. Yeah. You should be anything under 200 yards should be fucking one shot, one kill. I mean, let's be honest. Like, and I'm not advocating.
I heard
Okay.
it was the Amish. They
Right.
said it was the Amish.
Yeah. If he had a fucking musket, I bet the Amish actually probably better shots than we are. Now,
Probably.
what I am
I
going
bet
to
they do
say,
lots of stuff.
what I am going to say about all of these things, and we can go back and forth as to who did it, who didn't do it, what it was. The point of it is, we have lost the ability in this country to disagree. That's the biggest problem. We have lost the ability to disagree. We should we should be able to, whatever it is. I'm not saying, you and I agree on a lot of things.
But I'm
You and
sure
I-
we also would disagree on things.
Right.
We just don't know about them yet because we haven't got to them.
But if I were to ever disagree with you about something, my first thing would not be to shoot you. Yeah, fuck you,
No.
Viva. You disagree with me? Fuck you then. I don't give a shit. I'm fucking right. I got the mark. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding at all.
If I disagree with somebody, I just do that and walk away.
Yeah. But honestly,
my answer.
could you imagine if he would have if that bullet would have been a little bit closer and actually taken him out?
Oh, that would have been awful.
That would have been, well, and like I said, I don't want to see anybody shout over their political beliefs ever. I feel like you should be entitled to that stuff. And so, like, that's a thing. But his base is the gun-toting fucking government's a conspiracy fucking base, right? Which I'm not far from that. Okay?
Yeah,
I think the
you're
government
riding that line,
I
big
think
boy.
the government's fucked. Okay, I think everybody in the government's fucked, and I wouldn't be surprised one bit if fucking there's a lot of people who are like, oh, yeah, in the government because they didn't like working for them the first time. There's people in the establishment that don't fucking like Trump. I agree with all of those statements, but they're not getting fucking pimple-faced 20-year-old to fucking do that. Yeah, they fuck around and find out. That's a bad idea when it comes to those fucking people. Those people, those are my people. Those are me. I'm just not.
Look,
I'm just not hitched to the Trump
Central
wagon.
Texas.
Yeah.
I live in Central Texas. The town I live in has more signs because play on words, it's a little German town that say Biden is the worst. I mean, I'd say more than half of my town. I'd say more like probably 90% of my town are probably Trump supporters, which is fine. You can support whoever you want to support. I don't care. Doesn't mean I have to.
Right.
You do you, boo.
Right.
But I'm not gonna kill you over it. But some of them might revenge somebody for killing somebody.
But I promise you, like David Cunningham just said, we would have had another civil war on our hands if he would have died. Absolutely. We would have people.
Oh, it would have been ugly.
How mad people were on January 6th. Could you imagine if he fucking would have if he would have fucking ate it? Oof.
Oh, it would have been bad.
Yeah, Jeremy, I'm right there with you, buddy. I'm hitched to the American wagon. I really do. And this is where okay. I took a lot of political science. I was a political science minor, right? So the overall overreaching thing, the biggest difference between Democrats and Republicans is their way about things. Okay. In the end, I'm not going to say all. Most political parties want to make their vision of their country a better place, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Period. Whether it be the fucking MAGA Republicans or whether it be the moderates, whether it be the far left, and for some reason Joe Biden, who doesn't even know what fucking if he's sick or not. But what I'm saying
I'll
is,
say it.
everybody wants what they think is best for this country. There are some people, there are outside influence who want to see America fail. Let's get that off the table. Everybody
Oh,
wants
definitely.
to succeed. Everybody wants to see the country in their image, right? And that's the beauty of a democracy. Really, it
Yeah.
really is. Because no single version of this utopia from either side is correct, right?
It's somewhere in the middle. It reminds me of that
Exactly.
he said, she said, you know, you're going to get this side and you're going to get this side. And the truth is somewhere there in the
Somewhere in the
middle.
middle. Absolutely.
And that's, what people I wish more people would get and understand. And
Right.
like you said, people just can't disagree anymore.
Right.
If I don't like what you say, I'm out for blood.
Right.
That's the wrong answer. It should be, I don't like what you have to say and I don't like your opinion on it and I really don't like your side of it, but you know what? You're entitled to that, so you do you.
Absolutely. And this is
I
on
wish.
both sides of the aisle. And this is
Oh,
not
yes.
this is
I'm not
okay.
saying this is one or the other. I'm saying this is both parties
This is something we
across
can
the board.
this is something we can agree on though. Fucking Trump's tweets are way spicier than Biden's.
Oh, I know.
I'm
He does
sick.
keep it cray cray in the tweet, and that I did like that. I do kinda miss his crazy stuff a
Right.
little bit. Because then it kinda
I
made me feel
who
better
the
about
fuck
my sad, boring one.
I'm sick. I sorry, dude. I just can't fucking get over that. And this is a fucking real tweet from the fucking little check mark Joe Biden. I'm
Um,
sick. What the
well,
shit?
I wish it was like dot, dot, dot.
Yes, Phil. I'm voting for the fucking Whig Party. Doesn't the Whig Party got a candidate going? I
Do
saw
we
a
still
deal.
have the wig party?
Yeah. I don't know, probably somewhere. Dave Cunningham said President Biden just flew home from the rally. Yeah, because he has fucking deal. But okay,
Maybe he didn't wanna do a rally.
well, yes, yeah. Did you
I mean,
check the motherfucking roofs? Can we vote
I'm
for none of the
thinking
above? Here's the thing. This is what scares me on that, Heath, because I agree. I think that both of those candidates are fucking atrocious.
mm, true story.
But and this is where I'm so fucking confused on this. Because he said, can we vote none of the above? I wish we could. I think that America just needs to take 4 years to be single and think about ourselves.
I've been single for about 3 years, and it's done wonders for
Yep.
me.
Mm-hmm.
It could help America.
Yep.
It
Absolutely
really
could.
could.
But
Did
we're
I
gonna.
tell you that my mother wants me to run for governor of Texas?
You should. You should
No,
run for
really,
it.
she
I
does.
believe
I
you
have a
should.
whole freaking text exchange. She is looking into it. She wants me to run for governor of Texas.
Oh, there you go.
I think that's kinda funny, but okay, mom.
But,
I'm
but I
glad my mom has
but I
that
but
much
I
responsibility.
think that when we have these discords about all of these things, I'm gonna go back to us. What's up, Justin? Yo, buddy. We're talking some shit,
Yo,
man. Now,
yo.
but I really do think that part of the problem is we don't show up, and then the more radical people do, right? The people
Well,
who
yeah, because the radical people are bound and determined their person's gonna
well, and here's the
the
other
people
thing
that are
too,
like,
because
"Meh."
everyone's like, "Oh my God, it's an existential threat on our fucking Biden is gonna burn the country down, or fucking Trump's gonna burn the country down." Or like, I mean, are they really?
No, we're just gonna have to
Eh.
put up with them for 4 years.
Yeah. But here's the
I guess
here's the libertarian
they're
in me
done with
coming out is if you think that one person should have that much fucking power, then you're the wrong one.
Mm,
It
yeah.
should not be in a position where the fucking president is not the king, nor the fucking dictator, nor any of that. They're the
No,
executive
she's
branch
not.
of the government.
Mhm.
How dare you put words in Dale Gribble's mouth like that?
Go Phil.
Ooh,
Go Phil.
Matthew McConaughey is lieutenant governor, and you as the governor.
Yeah, I would do it.
Yes,
I'd run Texas with Matthew McConaughey.
the power should be in the states, not in the federal government to begin with. Absolutely. Well, and I think I've had this conversation on here before, and we have changed the definition of words as an American system. We have changed the definition of words, like the word state.
Mhm.
If you look at the way our country was originally founded, both by the Federalist Papers and um, the Constitution, right?
Mhm.
We should be formed a lot more like the EU is, not how we currently are. That was never the intent of the founding fathers. Was to have one giant country. It was to have
Yeah.
states. States are nations. States are
Mhm.
countries. States were countries
So
until we
so Texas
bastardized the
would
word.
yeah.
Texas would
Yeah.
be its own country.
Yeah,
The
Texas would be like England,
yep,
and then,
Texas. Yep,
Mississippi
France
could
and
be like
Germany and
France,
Spain
and
and
then
all
Ge
that.
yeah,
Yep.
exactly.
Now, what we did, what happened, especially after the civil, if you read the first amendment of this Bill of Rights in the Constitution itself, it's more
Mhm.
of a trade agreement than anything
Yeah.
else. It's a trade agreement. There are certain things in there, inalienable rights that are there, right? Right to keep
Mhm.
bear arms, the right to fucking assemble, peacefully assemble, all that stuff, right?
Yeah.
But for the most part, it's a trade agreement. The only thing the federal government was to regulate interstate commerce and other things, but just basically to regulate interstate
He was a
commerce.
supervisor.
Yes. And we had, well, not we, because you and I haven't, but like over the years, the federal government has gotten more and more and more and more power, right?
Mhm. Mhm.
I'm worried about my son being drafted. What did I say? Where did I go?
If Trump is reelected.
If Trump was reelected,
Oh, Cunningham.
I wonder. I wonder. I actually wonder if they're gonna make daughters sign up for the fucking draft.
I
Yep,
I
the
have
president should be seen more as a project manager. Absolutely. Yep.
yeah, see? There you
hmm
go.
So, like I said, when we think of states, we think of like right now we think of the states of South Dakota or Texas or Iowa or Nebraska or whatever. Each state has its own legislative branch, its judicial branch, and executive branch.
Mhm.
Every state has a governor.
Mhm.
Every state
Mhm.
has a House and a Senate and a Supreme Court for that state.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's just that's we have these things. We have our own. Every state has its own constitution. Every state has its own fucking laws and bills and all this stuff. Most of them have their own taxes. Like that's how it was
Yeah.
supposed to be set up. And now all of a sudden it's like, nah, fuck it. We're just gonna give everything to the feds. And this is where the problem therein lies. And because okay, we'll take an issue like gun control. Okay,
Mhm.
somewhere like California, it's real popular. Have it. You guys can have your gun
Yeah.
control. Somewhere like
Yeah.
here, not so much.
Yeah,
We
and they don't
actually,
want to. So then you
I
choose the
fucking,
state you wanna live in
I
off of
saw
the
a mountain
government.
lion on my way to work fucking 3 days ago. You know what I
You
mean?
may have needed that gun.
I might need that gun. Whereas,
Yeah.
da 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 da. Yeah, we learned this at 12, but some people don't fucking understand all these things.
Yeah,
So we
and
have to
then what you do
reinvigorate.
when you wanna live somewhere as you grow say your family chose
Mhm.
to live in Texas and you were born there.
Yep.
Okay, I was born in Texas. I live in Texas, but I have the ability to move to any other state within the United States and not have a visa or a passport or
Yep.
whatever,
Mhm.
whatever. And if I
Same
don't
as if
like
you're in
the
Europe right
politics in
now.
Tex yeah, and if I don't like the politics in Texas, then what do? I go, "Hmm, I like the politics in Kansas, or I like the politics in Louisiana, or I like the politics in New York, so instead I move there." And then you don't have to worry about all that shit, but when the federal government started sticking their fingers in everywhere, then now you're kinda like, "Well, it doesn't really matter where I move because the federal government's gonna come in and override the shit the state does
Yep.
anyway." So you're right. I think it should go back to less federal fingers in our business.
Yep. No, I
But
agree.
we're just the smoke pit, but
We are. We're just smoke bit. And this is it. Here's the deal. If we could fucking solve problems, we would, but we can't. That's why we're here.
yep.
So
Amen.
Phil said the draft thing is gaslighting. It's not going to happen. I don't know. I feel like if there was going to be a draft, that it's really not going to be up to the. It's really not going to be up to the president. It's going to be up to
Oh,
probably
yeah.
the premier of Russia or whatever. I don't. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be up to our president, but someone else's president.
Yeah. I mean, if they do it, they do it. What are you gonna do? I mean, it was done before. I mean, they're looking for other ways to up recruitment. I don't know. I was listening to a radio show or a podcast or something talking about the new cyber thing they're trying to get together with the military where it's like, okay, so we have Space Force and we have Air Force and we have Army and we have Marines, but we don't have anybody doing cyber stuff. And as the world evolves and things change and things get more and more electronic-y,
Mhm.
You need a force that is just dedicated to that. But how many Cyberforce Orky type people could make and meet PT standards? So
Right.
they could make them their own force so then they don't fall under that umbrella of, okay, but you've got to do PT and shoot a weapon and blah, blah, blah. So they're looking at other ways to bring people into the force of the military, but by making a whole new brand,
Right.
which I think is kind of a good idea because, yes, cyber warfare is it's happening, folks. It's not like it's new.
Right. Well,
And we need
I
people who
think
specialize.
it'll be all right. I think that's where we as a country, that's where our brain automatically goes as worst case scenario.
Oh, yeah, always.
You know what I mean? I think that's right.
It's almost embedded in it.
Yes. And I don't know if that's good or bad. I think it's bad, but it's kind of a human nature thing. I really do. This is kind of what we were talking about. Kind of talking about like the other day. My now going to college daughter.
Oh,
It's really like we don't have shit else to worry about. You know what I mean?
no, really? You really
150
don't?
years ago in this country, we were worried about fucking surviving. We just talked about Oregon
Yeah.
Trail. You know, 150,
Yeah.
200 years ago, 200 years ago, less than 200 years ago, people coming across
You
the
had to
Oregon
worry
Trail.
about dysentery.
Yeah. They had to worry about actual, real fucking problems.
You had to worry about Indians
Yes,
and
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 fucking
and
starvation, and that
gunslingers and
and that's okay.
starving in cold winter.
So we went to Colorado, came back, right?
Mhm.
And we stopped in Wyoming, outside of Guernsey, Wyoming, and there's like still wagon tracks from the Oregon Trail there, and there's still like this like wall that people like carve their name into and shit. And it's right on the river, right?
Mhm.
And we went out. I made the kids get out of the fucking car and like walk around a little bit, and stretch our legs and shit, and hang
Aw,
out.
you're such a good dad.
No, I'm not. They fucking hated me for it because it
Make
was
and absorb history,
because
but
here
one day they'll look back on it and
hopefully
go,
one day they will.
"My dad."
But here's the thing: it was like 101 out there, not cool, but definitely not as hot as
Yeah,
it could be. And my fucking kids couldn't
exactly.
last 10 minutes outside the car, dude.
Oh,
And
they would hate
theirs were
hearing.
those were not that long ago because in those wagon trains, people didn't ride the wagons; they walked. The wagons
Yeah,
for hauling the shit. You walked with
yeah,
that motherfucking wagon. My kids couldn't walk
mhm.
around the fucking rock that had the names carved in it, let alone walk the fucking thousands of miles of the Oregon Trail. Could you imagine kids nowadays having to fucking go through any sort of mild inconvenience without having to call their fucking therapist or take some pills? You know what I mean? Like, they don't know what hardship is. Very few people in this country know what hardship is. They've never
Mhm,
seen it. They
you're
don't
right.
know what struggle is. Their biggest struggle, even the poorest people in this country, are exorbitantly more rich than the
Oh,
richest
yeah.
people in other countries in this world. And they don't understand that.
Yeah, no.
You know what I mean? You could be panhandling in Boulder and still be making 10 times the fucking money of a family in Ethiopia. They
Mhm.
don't realize that. Yeah, I
Well,
worked
yeah,
outside in
they don't
106
realize
degrees
it
for 10
because
hours a day. But we're not talking about you, Heath. We're talking about fucking normal ass kids. I'm talking about kids. I'm talking about like normal and like most people in this country that go to work in a fucking air conditioned fucking casino or office building or fucking whatever. And I'll throw myself in there because you know what? I went to the pot farm today. I had to go to the pot farm and do some work, and it was like 103, 104 in the tent when I left. I was fucking hot. And I got my fucking air conditioned truck, and I was like, fuck yeah, thank God I got air conditioning. You know what I mean? My fat
yeah.
ass couldn't stand 12 hours in a fucking 120-degree heat all day. Fuck that, I'd die. You know what I
Look,
mean?
I base my hairstyle off of how hot it's gonna get outside
Right.
because I have long hair,
Right.
and if I wanna wear it down and have it be cute, it can't be hot outside.
Yeah.
So I'm a little pampered.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you're right. Mm,
And it's kind of whatever. Like, I don't know. Like I feel ways about it. And I hope that we can get things figured out in this country. I really do. But a big part of our problem is we don't know what struggle is. And maybe honestly, I don't know. I think there are going to be people in this country either way, no matter who wins in October. There's going to be a fucking large subsection of this country that's really butthurt about the other.
oh,
And
yeah.
I don't know how that's going to go
Until
because
until these 2 are no longer running for anything,
right.
it's just gonna continue like
Yep. Yeah, Yuma,
now
Arizona, and
once
Torrey
these
Palms
2
did
can
suck.
no longer run anymore, things might maybe
But here's the deal. And I
but
don't
who
even
knows?
think
They
I
might make the
honestly
next
I and
people.
this is I think this started before these two. I really
Oh,
do.
yeah.
I think this really started about 2008. And I think that,
I agree with you.
well, and they're not a problem, they're a symptom of the problem. I believe that. But like, I think a lot of us are old enough to remember, like, when President Obama that was his kind of slogan, like, you got to vote for me or you're racist.
Yeah, it did kinda
You know
come
what I
across
mean? And then it turned into like, and then it just turns into like, uh, actually, if that's the biggest thing. If you want to like, if you want to really get at someone, just call them a racist.
yeah.
So I don't know. Started with
That's
Bush
a dig.
Gore. This is payback for Florida. Maybe.
Now it
Maybe.
could
I
be.
don't. You know what? I think that was so fucking. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if that's. I think that's been paid back now. I just don't fucking get it anymore, dude. Like I said, it's just like Dick lost a job for calling a black refrigerator black. Yep. Now, okay, I'll flip the sides on that a little bit. Okay. I do think that there was some fucking issues in this country that needed addressed. I'm not saying like, but I don't know. This country's changed. The vernacular has changed. There's been a lot that's changing, and I don't quite get it. I don't get it, and I don't claim to, and I'm sorry, but I don't know. We need to fix it. We need to get back to where we can talk to each other, not just yell at each other.
Exactly. That I will agree with you 100%.
So,
It
but
should be okay to disagree.
right. So in 4 years, what senile old white men or their party's going to run next? Fuck, I don't know, dude.
I don't know. Who knows? They'll find somebody old, though. They always do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking something, dude. Something's got to change. Something's going to change. It has to. It has to. We cannot stay on this path for very long, or we will be, or it's going to change how we don't want it to.
Yeah.
Period.
Ugly.
I can't fucking believe, I cannot believe that after we fucking saw Obama, Biden disintegrate on national television, they're just like, you didn't see that. Motherfucker, we've seen it for 4 years. You've told us this is an issue. Then we see the whole fucking bow down. And then he's like, I'm running. And like Dick put in here before we got cut off, or before I cut us off for the thing, that he said an illness would keep me out. I wonder, is he going to be like, I'm too sick, I can't run? Is he going to fake his own death?
Well, I'm thinking he didn't wanna go to that rally because he was thinking maybe somebody might try and
You think?
pew-pew.
No, you know what?
Found a way to get out of that
I think
rally.
right now, with that huge gaffe and lack in security, like, I really think that the Secret Service is under such a fucking spotlight right now that if anybody got within a mile of that venue with a fucking water gun,
I'm sure.
you know what I mean? Like,
Think
there's
about how
no
old he is.
way. Like, they kicked Jon Stewart out of his fucking whatever thing for the RNC committee, the RNC thing. Like,
Yeah.
they're not even fucking around anymore.
Yeah, they're gonna be keeping everything tight, locked up.
Yeah. Yeah, Phil said they're not Jedis. They can't just wave their hands and make sure this happen. Absolutely. Absolutely. And then David said, these people have always been here, but now they're more emboldened. I think that's true. And I think, okay, I'm going to blame social media for some of this too.
It does get people fired up, don't it?
Well, hold on a second, because the way information is shared and spread now, it's just like that, right?
Oh, yeah.
But I'm going to take something that should not be controversial, but is for some reason. Flat earthers. Right?
Okay.
The fucking flat earth people. There's a whole fucking... That fucking idea has been dead for 100 years.
Really
and all of a sudden, I think somebody was being a fuck. It was like, oh yeah, the earth's flat. And then all of a sudden, people were just like, oh my God, the earth's flat. And they're fucking like They took that shit and they're running with it. And then they fucking we're gonna make this experiment to prove that the Earth is fucking flat. And they prove the Earth is round when they do it. And they're like, nah, this is false data. Motherfucker, like,
you did not see the data.
yeah, and that's exactly what the fucking you did not see Biden forget his fucking name. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you did not see the fucking the Earth move 15 degrees in this time period. Motherfucker, we know the Earth is round. We flew around the motherfucker. We watched it. We saw it, dude. Same with Trump. I did not sleep with a porn star. Motherfucker, we got it on video, dude. Just be like, I own that shit. Be like, yep, I'm fucking porn stars, dude. Don't you wish you were fucking porn stars? Be like, well, fucking kinda. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Fuck it. Like, why do we gotta fucking have this shit? Fucking, and it's the fucking internet's fault. And I love being able to get on my phone and seeing an actress on this on this whatever actress. Pick an actress. I don't fucking know. Scarlett Johansson, right?
Okay.
And if I fancy a yank, I can be like, oh yeah, Scarlett Johansson nude on my fucking phone, and it pops up fucking. There we go.
And you're a happy camper.
Yep, exactly. That's fucking awesome. They should have done this fucking years ago. That'd been fucking great. Who the fuck is paying? That's what fucking pisses me off. Who the fuck is paying for porn when you can just Google whatever the fuck you want to see? Now there's AI porn. You can make your own porn with AI. Why the fuck are you paying anybody? Sorry, OnlyFans. You should not be getting paid when I can just fucking Google naked bitches and fucking naked bitches show up on my phone. You know what I mean? Fuck it. Fuck it. Yeah, Clinton needs to own up to the blowjob. Then fuck yeah, dude, own up to all of it. No, but and this is the thing. This is where this fucking shit started, Phil. Nobody gave a fuck. If I was married to that fucking insufferable bitch, I'd have probably got my dick sucked by someone else too. You know what I mean? Like, fuck, Hillary Clinton is one of the biggest fucking giant D-bags in this fucking world. And that dude's married to her? Having fucking chuddy ass kids? Nope. No, thank you. You know what?
Radar has no light.
Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking. I don't want to leave my house tomorrow. At least I don't know anything about Boeing. I'm fine.
Somebody's gonna find out what you've been talking shit about.
Fuck them. I don't give a shit. The door sail on my fucking airplane. Radar's on fire. Yeah, Radar's pissed off, dude. Because this is all fuck. This is all fuck, dude. Because here's the thing. And then the fucking news media makes that out to be a big deal. Nobody gave a fuck if he's fucking in. We figure they're all doing it.
Yeah,
they're all doing it. Because all them fucking 20, all them 22. As long as she wasn't a fucking child, I don't care.
There you go.
I don't care. It's two consenting adults. Yeah, Epstein
People
was rolling around the
on rugs and have dicks fall into them all the time.
Yes, and that's fine. I don't care. Let him do it.
Yeah, I don't care. Just because he's a president doesn't mean he doesn't do dumb shit. We all do.
Yeah, and more importantly, I don't give a shit if he does or not. Yeah, own it.
Yeah, own all your shit. I own my shit. I don't care. I'm an open freaking book. I'll tell y'all anything. I don't give two shit. Which is probably why I could never run for
I could never do that shit.
Governor.
Oh,
like,
but we go
up in here.
But we go through this shit all the time.
Like,
right?
No.
I don't know. I just don't get it. I don't understand these motherfuckers. There's money to be made somewhere, and I get that part too. These motherfuckers in Washington, they don't give a fuck about it. They care about making money. They make that money.
And they are.
Absolutely. Yeah, when these bitches go up there and they fucking broke and all of a sudden they rich as fuck. Mm-hmm. I sold books. Motherfucker, you sold books and insider trading. You know that shit. Fucking bullshit me. Bullshit me. Which is fine. Good for them. But anyway. I wonder if Epstein, like, that's what we fucking need to have. That's what needs to fucking drop right the fuck now. Okay, first off, hey.
Get our minds off of everything else. Someone please.
All right, where's all them computer hackers at? Where them computer hackers is? Where you be at?
To go find the Epstein list.
We need to find the Epstein fucking flight logs and they need to be put on the fucking. Okay. There's motherfuckers in Ukraine, right? That are like hacking all of the Russian TV and putting that shit, like the war, live on fucking Russian TV, right? Do that shit with Epstein's papers. So
that's who we need.
What's up, Doge? Is your name
So,
Doge, like the coin? Dodge Midland. Hello, thanks. Hello from Birmingham, England. Nice. Thanks for being here, buddy.
oh, Birmingham, England. Hey.
Nice. So, but I'm just
Yeah, I
saying,
think we saw somebody else earlier coming to us from somewhere over
yeah,
here.
like Portugal or something. Speaking of that, Portugal
Yeah.
won the fucking, or did not do well in the thing. In
Is
the
that sportsing you're
it's
talking
sports
about?
thing. Yeah.
What sportsing? Is it
It was
rugby,
soccer or
soccer,
yeah, football. They
football,
had the Copa America
British
tournament.
football?
They had the Copa America tournament and they had the Euro Cup.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't I do baseball and football.
See,
The
and
rest of that stuff
I do all of it now because
well, you have to work
I'm
it.
a bookie. Yeah, I'm a bookie now, so I have to do all that.
Now you're a casino
Yeah,
sports guy.
I'm a sports scene guy. I need to have
Well,
I need to get King Smith to like teach me how to do all the stuff right.
there you go.
Yeah,
I'm
JD. Yeah,
a
Heath.
House
JD
of
Vance.
Dragon.
JD Vance accepted the VP nomination. Here's my thing with that.
I don't even know who he is.
He
Should I?
is okay. He's like a sophomore congressman from some shithole state, Virginia, maybe something like that.
Okay.
He
No.
was a Marine. He was a corporal in the Marine Corps.
Okay.
So
So recent.
if Trump wins and Vance is the VP, he'll be like the first enlisted Marine to be in the White House. Where's Marjorie Taylor Greene? She had some big speech yesterday at the RNC. Ohio. He's from Ohio. Whatever. He's kind of a douchebag. He changes his name a lot. Anybody who changes their name 3 times always makes me fucking worry about him. Why are you changing your name for? We change your name for, foo?
Hey, I've been married 4
Whoa,
times.
whoa, whoa,
I
whoa,
have to
whoa.
change.
You changed your last name. You didn't change your first motherfucking name.
I did that once when I was a kid because I didn't like it.
So I feel bad. The dude comes in from England. He's like hanging out. We're talking about American politics. I feel bad.
Well,
Sorry about it.
yeah.
You guys had a crazy election the other day too. On the Trump story, we just talked about the Trump story. We think it's fucking. I don't know. I don't think it's bullshit. I think it was some fucking crazy person. Just some fucking crazy person.
I think that guy was definitely bonkers.
Yeah. Oh. Speaking of fucking shit going down, shit going sideways, I feel really, really, really bad about Francis Scott Key. I feel bad for him. Because first,
for what that broad did. To
well,
his
first
song?
they tore down his bridge, and then they murdered his song.
That girl, and did you see what she put up like the next day? I was drunk. I'm going to rehab.
Good for her. That's what it takes.
I was like, but
Yeah,
girl,
that dude was young.
you
He
need
was
to
like
go into
20.
something televised.
Yeah, JD Vance was Trump like 20 minutes ago. Not just years ago, like 20 minutes ago. Then he got a fucking phone call saying he's going to be in there.
Well, he was anti-Trump, was he?
Yeah, super
See, I
anti-Trump.
don't know anything about him.
He's kind of a fuck. That's why I don't really trust him, but whatever. He said my stage name was the Mad Dangler. Well, stage names are fine. Like I wasn't given the name Radar at birth, obviously. Stage names are fine. I should have. If you come join the show, Heath, I'm going to call you the Mad Dangler. That's going to be Dangles. Officer Dangles.
Ooh, speaking of Mad Danglers, did you see the Tenacious D are not going to be touring anymore, and they aren't even going to be doing anything together apparently for a while, according to Jack Black.
You know, I think Jack Black's just trying to save that fucking Kung Fu Panda money.
I think you're right.
You don't want to cross Disney.
I think
you know what?
I would
cross the motherfucking Clintons before I cross Disney. I'm just saying.
Disney's a hot power, man.
Yeah. I'm really excited for the new movie coming out.
What movie's coming out?
The Deadpool movie.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Deadpool Wolverine.
Yeah. Okay, so Dodge said the UK has a new government now. That's crazy to me that they're just like, fuck it, we're doing a whole new government. Y'all are fucks. I love it. I wish that we could do that. Because you guys, from what I understand, and Dodge, I want you to, because you can add me or you can figure this out for me or not. Like when you guys do those elections, you reelect everybody, right? It's not like there's like people that are safe from that. Everybody's up for election, right? From what I understand, that's the way it is. Like they're just like all the fucking parliament is like you're up for re-election because they have two
making everybody run. That's
right.
Awesome.
Well, and they have the House of Lords and the House of Commons, which is like two different. Like Lords are higher than common people, obviously, right?
Mm. Oh,
And like,
because it was what was it back in the day
yeah,
originally? It was
all the seats.
based
Is
off
that
of
for
classes.
the House of Commons and the House of Lords, or just the House of Commons? There's a delay here. But yeah, they fucking everybody, every seat is like fucking, they just vacate everybody and then they fucking have to elect, and they have like a fucking bajillion parties and they have like a couple major parties. But in order to like become the prime minister, you have to like build a coalition and like get all these fucking
Damn.
groups that are like, they may not agree on everything, but they're like, they hate these other people. So they group up, and then that's how
So this is
you,
kinda like, what's that Big Brother in the house? And
yes.
they, like,
Mm-hmm.
get into their little gangs,
Right.
and they go against
And
each other, and they vote
if you
folks
think
out.
people like Marjorie Taylor Greene are fucking disruptive, holy shit. The House of Commons, like if you ever watch like people talking in the House of
I have
Commons,
watched it.
it's like our Congress with like a 2-drink minimum. Like
Woo!
they fucking
They're
hate
so
each
much more
other.
fun.
They hate each other. Like they're just like, people start talking, they're like, here, and like fucking start throwing beer glasses at each other and shit. It's crazy. It's fucking nuts.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
the coalition is
nobody's
a draw.
pulling out guns and killing each other, so that's cool.
That's true. They're like forking. They had like a big stabbing the other day, like a mass stabbing. That to me sounds like
At
a lot
least
of
they
work.
yell and scream at each other
They
and get it
do,
out
and that's just
instead
it
of being
too.
all prim and
But you know
proper
what? And then like they get on TV and hate each other, but I don't think they actually like are mad
hate
at
each
each
other in
other.
real life.
They actually can still have the discourse and like listen to
Well,
each
that's
other.
good.
Yes, we need to figure out.
It
We need to do
should
that.
be that way.
Hmm.
Oh, now we
Yeah,
have to figure out we gotta go back to the British now.
and honestly, they had their election on the 4th of July. How ballsy is that?
That's some shit right
Mm.
there, girl.
Because the government that they had like just got ousted. They're like, no, you
Ugh,
guys are fucks.
God, I
Because like
miss
the
England. I
cost of
wanna go
living there
back.
is like went through the fucking roof. Like the economy's kind of
Yeah.
in the shitter. Like, and
Last
like
time I was over there was 2019 before the whole COVID shutdown,
I want to
and,
go over there.
I love it. I love England. I miss it. I wanna go back. I haven't had time.
But
Guess I'll
yeah,
have to make time for a
yeah,
visit.
it was the mad 4th of July. I bet, man. That sounds crazy. Because like I don't know, dude. Like, and like here's the thing too. Like here we have it like planned. Like the prime minister's
Mhm.
like, no, we're just gonna have the elections the 4th of July because they have to do it so many. They have to like and I'm trying to like remember my fucking political science like 201 class where we talked about it. But I think that like they have,
Spanky might know. Spanky's the bomb at that. If
yes,
she was in here,
but she's
she
not
could
in
tell
here. She's
me.
not
She
listening.
knows.
Dodgy.
I know
I
that.
feel like the guy from England probably knows England politics better than I do, but I'm not for sure.
Well, yeah, probably.
But
But
they
he's agreeing with your stuff. You're apparently on
apparently
Mars.
I'm not too
Good
bad
to
off it.
go.
But I think they have like a year, right? They so like he can't call another election for a year of parliament anyway. And he
Uh-huh.
has to like before 4 years. I think is the way it works. 4 or 6, but they like so. But anytime during that after one, but before four, he can just call a fucking the prime minister can just call a fucking election. Now the other thing they can do, they can have what's called a vote of confidence. If they think the prime minister's fucking up, they can just have a vote of confidence and be like, this guy's
And
fucking
be like,
up.
"Peace."
Be like, bye, see ya. Quit being a dick. We're getting a new guy. We need to do that here. I'm not at all confident in our president. We need to fucking have a vote of confidence and get that motherfucker gone. And then the party like put somebody else up, right? So it'd be like the
Yeah.
Democrats be like, hey, Biden's a fuck. Yeah, he's fucking whatever. We're not confident in him.
Yeah.
The price of bread is about $2 your money. It went up $2. Like a loaf of bread went up $2. That's about what it went up here.
Yeah.
Depending on what bread you get. But yeah. Eggs.
Unless you get the HEB $1.99 bread.
Victoria, what are you saying? Good morning. It was like late.
Where are you at, Victoria, that you're telling us morning?
Maybe she's
You in the overseas?
must be overseas too. Price of bread's up about $2. That's crazy. Well, not much.
In
How about, but like, I'm Britain kind of fucked itself with Brexit though too.
Mm.
Yeah, we can call election whenever they want. Yeah, they just come in one day and be like, fucking tomorrow we're having an election. So they don't like how we have like all these big fucking to-dos and shindigs and fucking all this bullshit. They don't have that.
Mhm.
They don't have Republican
Well, good.
conventions.
They cut out the drama.
Yeah, I don't know, but they kind of add more drama because they sprinkle a little bit in with the time frame. They're like, you guys have like 2 months. Fucking, we're having an election. Yeah, fuck it.
Hey.
I see you. You guys are being fucks. You're out. Yeah, you're right. It was the 25th Amendment, but we never fucking do that. Phil said you guys need to text it. You guys
We
need to have a text it. I you know what? Like I don't know, because there's people in Britain who I I understand the premise and what was promised in Brexit. I understand
Mhm.
like that kind of nationalist sense where people are like, you know what, we're sick of playing by your rules. We don't want that anymore. That's literally what we did to your country. You know what I mean? We're like,
Yeah,
we
yeah,
don't want to play by your rules anymore. We're fucking done.
yeah.
The problem is when people do that, they don't have a pathway forward. There was no pathway, and they're the same with us. It took us fucking. Well,
Mhm.
we're still fucking around 200 some years later, almost 250 years later, right?
We still ain't figured it
We
out.
still need to figure that shit out. But like, you have to have a pathway forward. Like, how? Okay, you got rid of your trade agreement with these countries. Now, how do we backfill that? How do we backfill
Mhm.
the subsidies we were getting from the EU? Now we're not paying the tax to the EU, but now we're not getting the subsidies from the EU. How is that money distributed or kept or whatever? Like the politicians never
Mhm.
had that. They just had this great idea, like we have all these immigration from the European continent. Now how do we fix that? Yeah, it fucked up all the import taxes and duties and shit. And then
Ugh.
like they were like, I saw some lady on like the news. She was like, "Yeah, I can't even fucking." She sold like lipstick or made like she had like a farm shop kind of deal. She made like honey fucking lip balms and shit, right? And she used to
Mhm.
ship them to like all these places in like France and Spain. She can't do it anymore because it costs too much. She's like, I lost
Oh,
all
yeah.
my business because it cost me so much in taxes and all this other stuff. And they don't,
Mhm.
and like, but like I said, people were like, they got on their fucking rooftops and shit and were standing on their fucking soapboxes screaming, we gotta get rid of the EU. We gotta get out. We gotta get out. Gotta get out. They don't have any fucking
Mhm.
plan moving forward. It's
Yep.
like jumping out the fucking airplane before you put your chute on. You know what I mean? There's like,
Well, it's like
this
what we
fucking,
tell our kids. Don't quit your fucking job until you have another job lined up.
right,
That's the dumbest shit in the world to do.
right.
And then it that stands true with anything.
Mm
Don't
hmm.
quit what you're fucking doing until you know the next thing you're gonna do is gonna be better.
Yep.
Jesus.
Yeah, they had no clue. They were just like, fuck it, we're out.
Yeah.
And I don't know, dude. It was a fucking deal. It was a to do. So,
Yeah. Well, nice to know we're not the only country sucking.
mm-hmm.
See, that's why I watch things like the Kardashians because it makes me feel better about my life. So, discussing other countries' fucked up shit kinda makes us feel a little bit better about how fucked up our shit
That T-Mobile guy was like, "Can you hear me now?"
is. Oh,
uh,
lordy.
Dodge said he used to make profit from China and the European Union, and Brexit fucked up his business. I've heard that. I've heard that. That's a pretty big thing, and there's no way to
Yeah,
like fix it.
that's
I've
tough.
heard that well, and watching like Clarkson's farm and shit too. They're like, "Oh yeah, you gotta fucking we don't get any money anymore," and I don't know how much of that's true. Jeremy Clarkson's kind of a divisive figure over there too.
Mhm.
Oh, I don't know where he sent this fucking email. Sorry, I'm trying to. Which email? I don't know. Sorry, I'm trying to fix. We're trying to fix some personal things on the fly here, and it's not really working.
Damn it. Hate it when that
But anyway, I just like wish that these politicians like had some sort in our country had some sort of repercussions, right?
That would be nice.
We can't hold it over their head like they can in England, where they're like, "Fuck it, you guys are fucked up, gone, be out of here, bye, see ya." We don't have
Yep, and they
that,
don't do that here. Sad.
so yeah. Fat cats eat all. That's fucking true, buddy. That's true, mate. 100%. Oh shit. Well, um, let's see. It is 7:15. I don't know. Do we want to keep going? I kind of have to go to the bathroom. If we're gonna keep going, I need to go to the bathroom.
It's up to you. We
Um,
can either call it a day, we can do a quick
why
closeout,
don't
we
we call
can
tonight? Because I'm sick of fucking yelling.
okay.
I'm sick of
Well, let
yelling.
me take a look here. Tick, 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 tick. Tomorrow they have a guest.
Who does tomorrow? Or-
A huh?
Hey,
Tomorrow,
it's been
Thursday.
awesome, Dodge. Hey, Dodge, we're here every Wednesday. Every
Yeah, every
Wednesday at this
Wednesday.
time. Come follow us. Come check us out. We'll be here. David said, just think how the representative centers only have to serve 6 years for full retirement. How's that fair? Right? You know what? They should have to go through the VA for their retirement. They should have to service connect their shit to their fucking service and then get their retirement. That's how they fucking should do it.
Oh my goodness.
Anyway, who do they have tomorrow?
Okay, so Thursday Sergeant's time, they have a guest, a Mike Villamosa. Mike joins ICE from EOD Community to talk social media's impact on the force. So that's his guest. And then next week looks like nobody on anybody's list for next week. So yeah, that's it. That's the only guest coming up.
Good. And I know we've got some stuff coming up, like personal stuff, like the motorcycle rally is coming up for me.
Mhm.
Where I'm probably gonna take that week off. We've got some other. I'm taking one of my kids to college. Big news, huge news, and you got a little taste
Mhm.
of it.
Mhm.
Specialist Radar is out on
He's
Friday.
on terminal leave and he's
Go,
coming home.
dude. We love to
So
get involved
excited.
too. Thanks for hanging out, Dodge. Come back, 100%. Do come back. Come check it out. We would love to have you back. We'll get a little bit deeper because I love having another perspective on things.
Oh yeah. Always.
Speaking of perspective on things, my son will be back from Germany. He goes on terminal leave Friday. He'll be home Saturday, and a motherfucker has 94 days of terminal leave in a four
So
year
excited
a
for
four
him.
year contract. How fucked up is that? He's got 94 days of terminal leave.
That boy didn't get to do
No,
squat
he didn't get to do dick. He went to Europe for fucking 4 years and got to like
and
hang
didn't
out.
get to do anything. Poor dude. Feel so bad.
Yep. So,
But also glad he's coming home and he gets to be there and hang out with y'all
mm,
and take some time off and figure out where
yep.
he's gonna go next.
Yep. Hey, David, thanks for being here. Thanks for coming, man. Hey, be safe to yourself as well. So, but yeah, dude. But he'll be home. So he'll be home Sunday. I might. I will be fine. I'll be here next week. I'm pretty sure about it, unless something pops up, and I'll let you know if something does.
Okay. And I'll be here. I have nothing on
Yeah,
Wednesdays right now.
yeah. Happy to be happy to have you here live. Absolutely, thanks, dude.
And
And then, but that's my big news for Radar's personal thing for right now. We've taken follow you. Yes, I absolutely will. I'm gonna follow you right now. I'll follow you on my personal account even. How's that sound?
ooh, look at you going personal. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, yeah. Phil remembers when I was like trying to get I was talking about him relisting.
I'm just excited the boy's gonna be back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm fucking excited for it, dude. I'm really excited for him to just be home and fucking hang out. It'd be exciting.
Yeah. I
Um,
think it's gonna be a good time.
yeah. I love being on Spot Life Matters too, dude. I'm trying to find you on this. It's when I put in Dodge Midland, it comes up as like the Midland, Texas Dodge dealer. And there's people that like work there. Um
We have to do it the old way, the old ghetto way. He's on one of our Facebook pages. I'll find him and then I'll send it to
oh,
you.
I found him.
Did you find him?
Yep.
Okay.
I followed him with my radar page. So
Go.
nice. Took me a
Dun,
minute.
dun, dun.
Yep. All right, tight. But anyway, yeah. Take him to the casino, keep him away from the strippers. Actually, I might take him to the stripper and take him to the casino and get him a job there because it pays really good. That's
Oh, you're
that's the
good.
thing. I'm trying to figure like I'm not gonna say I'm trying to figure out what to do with him because that sounds mean. I'm trying to figure out like what he wants to do with his life and put him on that path. Does that make sense? Like I've tried to talk about it a few times. He's like, I just want to get the fuck out. Okay, fair
Yeah.
enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
And when I told him, like I said, he's got 90 some days of terminal leave. Take a couple weeks and just fucking get on your feet. You know, you can stay here. You can stay with your grandma, and grandpa. You can whatever. You just get on your feet,
Yeah.
love your life a little bit, and fucking hang out.
Yeah. He's got terminal leave. Take advantage of it. He earned that money that's still coming to him and that time off. So good for him. Did they buy back anything or did they just give him all of it in terminal leave?
He just took all of it. He just took all of his fucking terminal leave.
Good for him.
Yeah, find what you love doing. Absolutely. And part of it is like trying to get him to like just be a person again. I think we all struggle with that sometimes. When we first get out of the military, trying to
Oh,
struggle
yeah.
where like just how to carry yourself, how to present yourself. Like,
And how to get out of the habit of the things that you were constant I mean, the schedule, the constant this, the I mean, he's gonna take him a while just to learn to sleep in again.
yeah.
I mean, I know it took me a little while, and
Yeah,
I was
can't want
old.
to deprogram a little bit. And that's what I mean. I just
Yeah.
want to kind of want to get him a job like, I don't know, fucking at maybe like at the pot farm he used to work at or something like that where he can just kind of chill out and
Yeah, just
just be a
chill and
person.
do it and yeah,
Yeah.
good for him.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, thanks, Dad. I think you're brilliant as well. I really do appreciate him being on. I really do, buddy. But yeah, we need to figure out what to do with Jimmy. I just say, hey, what we need to do. You know what I mean. So I'm gonna keep my eyes open, figure out something for him. But I'm just happy for him to just be home, be safe, and because he was just like running to Ukraine and back the whole time. Like basically, that's
Yeah.
for his first third of his enlistment was fucking COVID, and then it was hauling tanks to Ukraine, basically. So
Yeah. Poor kid.
hey, it's all
He
good.
didn't get the fun side of it.
No, we didn't get to do any of the fun stuff. It's fucking dumb.
Yeah. Because I mean, as much as I bitch and complain at times about my time in the service, there were really cool, really fun things too. I
Yes.
mean, there would be stuff that I get real excited talking because yeah, but I also did a shit fucking load more time than he did.
Watch out for
But
the chains. They grow on trees. I don't know what you're talking about. With chains, like two chains. Bam. Anyway, so
all
we will
right,
plan on being here basically every. I can't think that'd be the only next Wednesday might be the only Wednesday I don't make it, barring something crazy happening, with life.
yeah,
But we'll figure it out. But anyway, so tonight you've been listening to us. Yeah, Ukraine has released a bunch. The UK. Dodge said Ukraine feels he feels bad for Ukraine. The UK has released 30 million, and like they've done
yeah.
the pound for pound. Europe is doing more than we are to help Ukraine.
Oh yeah,
Like for
oh
the
yeah.
size of our economy versus someone like England or Poland. Holy shit, Poland is fucking like, here, you guys need some shit? Here, they got like a fucking open checkbook, man. They're just fucking, oh, you
Mhm.
guys need some tanks? Here you go. Yo, you need some fighter jets? Here you go. Fucking Poland is, because Poland knows they're fucking next.
Oh yeah, they definitely are.
And we over here don't know what it's like to live under that Russian control. You know what I
No.
mean? We don't know. And then even people like in Germany, when the fucking wall was up, man, they're like, no. How much those people like, how much the Germans that were like on the other side of the wall would like risk just to get to the fucking free side. Like, we forget that.
Mhm. Well, because we're so far removed from it.
Yes. And both in time, like, I mean, because we're kind of the middle of the road now, right? I
Yeah.
remember, I remember watching the wall come down on TV, but I don't remember the tensions of the Cold War the way someone like my father does. You know, my dad grew up
Yeah.
hiding under fucking desks and shit. You know what I mean? Duck and
Yeah.
cover bullshit.
Well, I have a friend who was there when the wall was down
Yeah.
because she was over there as a high school exchange student because I was a senior.
Mhm.
So, I mean, I remember a little bit more than you do, but I don't, of course, know what like, my mom dealt with
Right.
being, born in the 40s going forward. And she never talks about that kind of stuff. So I have no idea, you know, like that wise, not personally.
Yeah.
But man, we're so far removed. And a lot of people are even further removed from it just because they won't even leave their home state.
Yeah. He
They don't
said,
go to the other side of America, much less
well,
to Europe.
and here's the thing too, like if Putin pushes a button, we have a couple minutes at least, right?
Yeah,
Hour
yeah.
or
Some of
so.
those other folks don't.
First off, if you watch any of the shit that's actually going on in Ukraine or in the like Russian TV space right now, they're all about like fuck England. Fuck, it's the English. They blame the English for like everything. Like because the
Mm,
British have like, hey, take your fucking storm shadows, take our storm shadows and sink their ships, blow up their fucking shit. They're letting them use the storm shadows like up in fucking like Russia now. Yeah, the
mhm.
UK has maybe 20 minutes, depending on what missiles they use. It might be less than that, dude. 20 minutes. You don't even have
Yeah.
time to fuck call your wife, tell her goodbye by the time you find
And
out
it's
about
a
it.
smaller land mass.
Fuck yeah,
It's
yeah.
going
There's
a
nowhere. Oh, I don't even want to.
whole
Yeah, the whole of the UK United Kingdom is like smaller than the state of South Dakota I live in, You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's you
Yeah.
can drive from the furthest south to the furthest north in the UK in less time it takes me to drive to fucking Sioux Falls.
Yeah.
I drive that
Oh,
far
yeah.
to watch my fucking kids play soccer. You know what I mean? Like there's nowhere to run, there's nowhere to hide. There's just fucking yeah, fuck that, dude.
No, I
But
remember
but
when
but
I
there
lived in
but
well, I lived in Germany for 4 years,
right.
so, I mean, I know.
Right.
It's
But you look at
insane over
like all of Europe. How
Mhm.
fucking how if Ukraine falls, how fast? Well, we thought that the Russians were on par with us militarily. We've
Mhm.
quickly found out they went from being the second best army in the world to the second best army in Ukraine. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Our shit we would destroy them like fucking that given the opportunity.
Oh, easy.
Honestly, even the UK has like drastically reduced their troop numbers and drastically reduced their capabilities. They would still
Mhm.
be above par compared to the Russian military right now.
Mhm.
So I don't think they would have the ability to fight a long pronounced war with the casualty rates as high as they are in Ukraine right now. Honestly, we don't either.
No.
We
Mm.
if we lost 500,000 troops in Ukraine the way the Russians have, could you imagine if we lost 500,000 troops in Iraq? That should have been done in fucking 2 months. If we
Yeah.
went in having that sort of attrition rate, there's no way the American public would have lived up for that. So, yeah, Dutch says they have a population of 67 million people. That's like almost nothing compared to what we have, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, Sioux Falls is awesome for Christmas.
Ooh.
Oh, they redo the lights around Falls Park. It's great. Anyway, back to the story though. Like,
Oh,
they know, like, people in Europe have like fucking this like ability to see how clearly a threat that is. And over here, we're fighting over it. Like, it'll be fine. Don't worry about it. He doesn't really want to take over the world. Fucking, he doesn't want to take over the world. He wants to take over the majority of Europe, which
yeah.
is our biggest trading partner. You know what I mean? Like, so I don't know. It's whatever. There's a lot of fucking. There's a lot of going on in the world that our fucking president doesn't understand because he's fucking gone. And there's a lot of that
Mhm.
the other candidate doesn't understand because he's fucking self-centered, egotistical fuck.
'Cause he loves himself a whole lot.
Yeah, any of those porn stars. Yeah, 67
Mm.
million people. That's crazy.
And
Anyway, yeah, fuck it. Let's wrap her up. So you have been listening tonight to the sports. Jesus Christ.
no, they have not.
How about we try this again? You've been listening tonight to her, TeeZee, and me. I sound like the fucking president. Oh, you're the wrong show.
Radar's
You,
having a moment.
I'm
Do you
yeah.
want my vape?
Hey, I did. I got my card. I applied for my green card.
Did you? Oh, boy.
Yep. Mm,
I just sat here and got loaded during the show, so I'm a happy camper.
hear about that dude that basically shit a Russian? What?
Hear about a
He
dude
shot a
that
Russian
basically shit
from Ukraine to Russia 2.3 miles away. Yeah, the fucking
Oh.
like the new longest sniper shot. Yeah.
Ah.
Dodge. I'm from South Dakota, like over by Sturgis, South Dakota, the western part of it, and she's from the middle of Texas.
Yep.
So, easiest way to put it. Yeah, dude, that was like, yeah, it's 2.3 mile fucking sniper shot.
That's crazy.
That's a fucking lot, dude. That's fucking luck. There's no way you could have all the fucking dope you want, dude. You're fucking not.
That shit'll never happen again.
No, that's fucking luck, buddy. And I think he did it with like, looking at the fucking because okay, the Ukrainians have like really hodgepodge some fucking stuff up, man. They're crazy.
Oh, yeah, they have ghetto engineered.
And
Woo!
so this sniper rifle that this dude like allegedly shot this guy with,
Mhm.
it's like the Russian 14.7 millimeter machine gun rounds, and
Mhm.
they just took like a spare barrel and like welded a receiver on it, and like you put the fucking round on the bolt face and you put it in and lock it,
The
and
fuck?
it's just like welded together. And
Oh, now I gotta look that up.
that dude
That's
like fucking,
crazy.
and they put a giant fucking scope on top and just fucking lob rounds. But fuck it, dude. I mean, they do the same thing with artillery, basically. So,
Yeah, yeah.
but yeah, straight up fucking luck. Absolutely. There's no fucking way. But hey, good for him.
Mm-mm.
Good for him if he can get in the fucking
Mhm.
books, man.
Yeah, hell yeah. Whatever it takes.
Anyway, so you've been listening to us, her TeeZee, me, Radar, here in the Smoke Pit every Wednesday, same bat time, same bat channel. Tomorrow is Sergeant's time with Ice and Spanky. They'll be sergeanting, talking all things Big Army, National Guard, Reserve, retiree, all that stuff, hooking it up. Friday and Saturday are Dawn's days of no scheduled activities. I think they're gonna have some games on, but I'm not sure. Yeah, it's an anti-material gun. You can't shoot anything over 50 calibers at a person. So you're shooting their material, their equipment. Helmets are equipment. Uniforms are equipment. Just so happens to have a body inside of it. Remember that. Sunday night is a sports bar with actual King Smith and Coach. They'll be talking about some sporting stuff coming on. All-Star break is over. They're done with that. Yeah, it's basically just baseball till football starts now.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just blew the fuck up. Yeah, because it's like a fucking 2,500 grain round hitting him fucking center mass. Anyway, let's see. Monday is Monday edition with Ice and Massey. They'll be hanging out, doing some fun shit. Tuesday is Pop Culture Warrior, PCW. They're doing some giveaways. Go check them the fuck out. Get some giveaway stuff going on. And then come right back here next Wednesday, same bat time, same bat channel for her, TeeZee, me, Radar. So, yeah, Dodge, hopefully see you back here next Wednesday, buddy. Be here. It's fun. Captain Wayne, Dick, fucking everybody, thanks for hanging out tonight. I really do appreciate you guys being here. It's 2:23 a.m. for you, man. We start at 1 o'clock in the morning your time.
Yeah.
So, sorry about it.
If you're a late night owl.
But if you missed the show, we're on Facebook. You can watch the reruns on Facebook or YouTube. We're there. So check us out. So anyway, I appreciate you guys being here tonight. I really do appreciate it, and we will see you guys next week. Shots.
Bye.
Everything stated on WTF Nation Radio is to be considered the opinion of the person that stated it, and not an official representation of WTF Nation Radio or U.S. Army WTF Moments.
Price does not include tax, title, or license. Some assembly required. Each item sold separately. Batteries not included. Objects in mirror are closer than they appear. If conditions persist, contact a physician. Individual results may vary. Keep out of the reach of children. Avoid prolonged exposure to direct sunlight. Keep in a cool, dark place. And
please enjoy the show. Shots.
Well, I guess I was born with a gun in my hand. We'd walk the big clear cuts in the pine timberland. Well, the army man told me that I could defend the free. Oh, and draw me a paycheck and get a tech school degree. I said, hey now, Sergeant, that sure does sound fine. Well, the sawmill ain't hiring. Tell me, where do I sign? Won't you light a lantern for me? I'll be gone, but not long. Won't you keep a candle burning? Won't you leave the porch light on? Well, my hands are still steady, and they still hold a gun. And this is the suit of a soldier for your southeastern sun. working it hard. Never thought I'd see action back when I joined the Guard. Well, all this will be over more later than soon. As a road and a letter beneath the big Afghan moon. Won't you lie?